サーバーとの接続が切れましたっていうことで、ちょっと放送が、切れてしまいましたんで、ここでもう一度ちょっとね、再開したいと思います。大丈夫ですかね。よし。じゃあ、ここから再開しましょう。現在7回の、表、ツーアウトランナー一塁三塁っていうところですね。はい。それではね、ツーストライクと、もう、追い込んで、いるところですね。次行きましょう。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Yelich. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. A's strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Marcell Ozuna.
さあ、5番の、
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Another single. You talk about putting hits together and having nothing to show for it. They've got a bunch of hits and are yet to score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
さあ、ちょっとつないでいきたいですね。あとはちょっとシングルばっかなんでね。長打が出てくれるとありがたいんですけども。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
ワンボール、2ストライク。
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Oh, ball to 2 ですね。
Even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Two and two count. Here it comes.
Yes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
さあ、プラド。
Standing in now, Martin Prado. Well, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover and he gets the second out at first.
いや、いい打球だったんですけどね。
Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
先頭バッター出たん
One
ですけ
left
ど
for
ね。
Miami. They're down
後
2 to
続
nothing.
続かなかったですか。ヒットはね、8本ね、どちらも同じ数出て
Digging
る
in
ん
once
で、
again, Marcus
でね、フォア
Semien.
ボールが出
He'll
てる
have
わ
the
けでも
first
ない
crack
の
at it
で、
here as we start inning number 8.
やっぱちょっとここぞの1本が足らないですかね。あとはまあ長打ですね。全部シングルなんで、
And that one right down Main Street.
なかなかランナーも進まないというような
First pitch changeup is
感じです
effective.
ね。
Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing, and
あれ
there it goes.
あれ
Deep to left.
あれ
No
れれれ
chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3 to nothing.
いやー、ここで3点目ですね。ちょっとな、取れなかったところの後に絶対にちょっと今日は打たれてますね。
Got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
さあランナーセカンドですね。
So now it's Mark Canha. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
3点
He's
でも
got
ちょ
a
っと
hit
ね
in
厳し
3 at
いで
bats
す
to
が、
this point.
4点とだともっとね厳しくなっちゃうんで、もうここは1点も
The 0-1 pitch
上げられないところです
takes
け
a
ども、
fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
No one out with a runner at second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
交代ですね。
Brian Ellington is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
さあ、エリントン行きましょう。コンディも耐えられなかったですね。2点。
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-1, here it comes.
まずはワンアウトですね。
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready on 1-2. Little dribbler up the third
い
baseline.
や
Oh,
ー、
and
ピ
he
ッチャー
can't
が
come
取れ
up
ない
with it. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
ワンアウトが得意ですね、この回は。
It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he'll take strike three called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Rosales. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike.
さあ、ようやくワンアウトですね。
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Canna rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it, got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
Piazza.
いやー、5点差か。
Here's Alejandro de Asa.
ちょっと想像
He'll
厳
look
し
at
く
a
なってきたか
fastball in there
な。
on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2 and 2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits. No errors and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the A's coming up. The A's lead this one 5-0.
誰だ誰行くスタントンこれ出すかもうちょっと後だなまあエチェバリアぐらいで行こう
Danny Echeverria will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Echeverria.
いやーナイス
And this inning starts with a
まあここま
solid
ではね
base hit.
ここまではいいんだ
So
ここま
it's
で
a
は
leadoff
ここまで
base
は
hit
今日
to
は何度
open
も
their half of the 8th.
やってきたことなんだけども、ここから先ですね。
That's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Ichiro. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
まあここで代打かな。まずここでスタントン行こう。
Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
さあ頼むよ。1本長打。
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 16 homers, and 33 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
This one's down to third. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. In is Christian Yelich. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Giancarlo Stanton will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
デスパイネを、ダブルスイッチで
Odrisamer Despaigne enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Sonny Gray. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. One out, nobody on. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball three. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Hechavarria has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Justin Bour. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
しかもね、無得点なんで、まあ1点ぐらいでちょっと最後取りたいよな、やっぱり。完封負けはちょっと避けたいですけども。
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's a high pop-up. Kloof on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
At the plate, J.T. Realmuto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Kloof comes up with it. On to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's
いやー、今日は
get out of
全く
here
もって
with
ちょ
a
っと
split in this
打て
brief
なかっ
2-game
たというか、
series as this ball game is
ここで
over.
1本出ませんでした
He
ね
was。in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The Oakland A's wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Sonny Gray notches his 3rd win of the year. Dan Straley is tagged with the loss
ということ
despite
で本
giving
日
up
は
only
5
2 unearned
対0
runs.
でちょっと
So that's
完
it
封
for
負け
us
でした
this
ね。
afternoon for
はい、という
Harold
ことでス
Reynolds,
トライディ
Dan
は4敗目
Plesac,
という
and
こ
our
とになっ
entire
てし
crew.
まいま
I'm
した。
Matt Vasgersian.
さあ、それでね、こ
You've
こま
been
でご
watching
視聴ありが
MLB
とう
The
ございま
Show.
した。ちょっ
For
と
more,
ね、
log
ちょっ
on to
と途中で、
theshowNation.com.
放送がね、切れてしまって申し訳なかったんですけどもね。まあ、何度か繋がってよかったです。はい、最後までね、できました。はい。よかったらですね、チャンネル登録や、コメントなどしていってみてください。それではまたね、お会いいたしましょう。さようなら。
The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 3-5. The loss goes to Dan Straley. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.